Welcome back, everyone and everybody, RDDC families, to the Real Double Dose channel. This is your host, Lex, coming to you straight from the heart where the talk is real and the vibe is always live. Thank you for tuning in and being here with us as always, because here serving a slice of everyday life is what RDDC is all about. For any questions, short requests, or feedback, as always, you can reach us at Real Double Dose channel at yandex.com, and that is yandex.com, and as well as check out our blog spot at realdoubledosechannel.blogspot.com. Wonderful things going on, cool little themes, different links, and so much more, disclaimers and about me sections at the bottom of the blog spot you can check out, as well as our book links and so much more, and our sponsors at givemeallthat.com, and etc. You can also reach us at TuneIn, Stitcher Radio, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, iTunes, Spotify, Blueberry, SoundCloud. I mean, the list keeps going on. I don't even know how to even keep going at this point. Tune in. There's maybe like 10 channels, okay? YouTube was a hit or miss, but we do have officially and have almost launched, the realdoubledosechannel.com, which is, yes, our.com. Excited about that. And our partners coming up, our nonprofit partners and sister partner coming up, is going to be wonderful to have already, and we'll be unveiling that. Don't forget to sign up for our giveaways and so much more. Free vacation giveaways, free gift cards, free awesomeness, free stuff for being wonderfully you. It's free to be yourself. You just got to know how to live free within yourself. Yes. So without further ado, I'm going to have to put this out there, and we need to get it out right now. Yes, we do. This is hashtag role play. Yes, hashtag role play. Yes. I mean, it could go role playing or role play, but play role sounds like payroll, so we're not going to do that. I mean, that's what came to my mind when I was having this deep conversation, was hashtag role play. And you'll feel it in a moment. And this is what we're doing, obviously, every single day without being conscious of it or not. But this needs to be called out for no shade. A lot of people out there who are definitely not doing what they claim to do. Now, this is what I just put up on a hashtag on one of the social media channels. Hashtag live your position and do not just wear your title. Hashtag facts. Facts, not fiction, but facts. So live your position and do not just wear your title. I love it. Okay. So you might be saying the gist of that is, what do you mean by that, Lex? Well, let me tell you what I mean by that, shall I? Let me get the gist of it, right? And my pausing moments, don't worry about that. I'm just kind of trying to feel it out deeper. But what I will say is, for example, now this is obviously referring to basically example purposes, but it is pointing towards different individuals of why this conversation came up and why it needs to be brought to the forefront, and if we're doing it, to stop it within ourselves. But when a coach says, I'm going to go ahead and coach the NFL or coach the major soccer leagues or coach a basketball team, they have to do their position all the way, because that's how you get results. That's how you make sure everyone's taken care of in the team. Now, granted, you're only doing about a good 80-20 rule of what you're supposed to do, but the 80% of it's supposed to cover the BS you don't do with the 20%. Am I right or wrong? Your opinion, my factual opinion. Let's just put that out there, right? I mean, that's what it is. So, okay, then you have a chef. Now, a chef's supposed to be leading a brigade. Now, if a person's saying, for example, okay, Judy, I'm going over here to her cooking school, and she's teaching me wonderful recipes. Okay, well, why don't you make dinner for us sometime, the friend says. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. All of a sudden, they go over there, and they're 6 weeks in the classes, and they don't even know how to make buttered bread or burn water, pretty much. They just burn water. You're thinking, man, I really don't want to go to Judy's class. Either I'm missing something or my friend just didn't catch the mark, right? So Judy, as the quote example for the chef that's teaching the class, had to play her position. She couldn't just wear the title. I'm a chef. Well, yeah, but your title is just your title. But unless you know how to implement your position in that title, you're nothing to hold that title with or play a position at all. So my thing is, if you're going to practice what you preach, it's the same thing. A lot of people out here, I've heard from many times, people tell me, man, I wish a pastor or somebody in my congregation would reach out to me and talk to me. I really need someone to talk to, and that's who they have as their stronghold. I wish my doctor would call and see what's going on. I haven't seen them in almost a year, and they don't even seem to care about sending a letter on the list of clients they have. Little things make up people's lives, and people say, well, they're too busy for that. The heck they are. They wouldn't even have anything to be busy with if it wasn't for those people they were busy with to begin with. Let's be realistic here. We make things for the matters of importance. And there's a such thing as a busy idiot and a busy person who's smart. Now, I believe a lot of people play that where I'm just so busy, got so much to do, and I'm trying to satisfy people. But you miss the mark, and we miss it a lot. So hashtag role play is, are you playing the role that you should and we should in our lives? If you're going to be a girlfriend, whether you're staying celibate or not, or whatever, however far you are living with the person or not, play your position. I believe if you're going to play house with someone, if you're not married to them, why buy the cow when you can milk it for free? Some people may say. It's up to you, I guess, how your mind frame is. Maybe you don't want to get too tied in with that person because you don't know right now you're filling out the water, whether it be 7 years or 7 months. But the whole thing is be that 100%. Play the role of that girlfriend that's living in the house with that person. Play the role of that boyfriend that's living in the house with that person. Contribute your half. Even if you don't feel like it, get back up when you have some more energy and do it. Take out the trash. Sweep the floor. Add a couple $100 to the savings pile, or have a nice little dinner, or do something. Hire a maid for the evening. Do something where you know that person likes that. It doesn't always have to be money included. It could just be your energy currency. If you're going to be and have I'm the greatest father, I love my kids, or I'm the greatest mother, I love my kids, whatever it might be, right? You heard the voice fluctuation? Be that to the fullest. Don't just have us out here, right? We need to understand, we can't just play this position, right, whenever we feel like it, and then we always want to rock the title. For me, you only get the title when you're always playing the position. And it doesn't mean you can just be like, oh, well, yeah, you can't take a day off from living. You die, You can't take a day off from being a parent, or that person is going to suffer badly and something bad could happen because of it. You can't say, I'm going to run this company and then take 4 or 5 weeks off and just say, forget it. I want the title to say I am a CEO, but yet I'm not playing the position of it. And fear holds us back from a lot of things. Understandings of life takes us back from a lot of things, and it will knock the heck out of us. The Creator always comes by and saves my butt somehow. And sometimes I think, why am I putting so much work? It should be flawless. I believe in the understanding of the universal properties. I believe in the Creator of all things. Yes, that may be so, but I still learn I had to put my work into it as well. The Creator working through me, in me, and with me. And I'm so thankful. It's been really hectic besides even having some crazy food poisoning. It's been nuts again. And I don't even know if it's food poisoning at this point. There's something going on. It's my balance. That's what it is. So, yeah, I will say hashtag role play. What role are you playing? But at the same time, it could be the same thing as hashtag don't sit there and try to keep a position. Or excuse me, if you're not playing your position, don't try to wear the title. And that's what it is. That's what I'm going to say very clearly, right? Well, what are we, 7, 8, 9 minutes in? I don't even know. Let's just say that, right? Don't try to not play a position, but yet keep the title, right? That's like, Tyson for years, for example, going in and just saying, I am the champion of the world. I'm the best medium, heavyweight, whatever boxer I am. Nobody can defeat me. But yet they're saying, come on, let's go in the ring and fight Tyson. And he's saying, well, I just want to keep the title and the belt. I don't really want to go out there and fight. I just want the title. I don't want to play the position. Right? The same thing. I want to hashtag if you want to be something else. Oh, well, I'm the greatest basketball player out there, man. I could dribble on the court like there's nobody's business. Boom. And then all of a sudden, man, let's go out here and play some ball. Let's see how good you are. No. I said I'm the greatest basketball player out there in the world. I didn't say I wanted to prove it to you. Well, you're not proving it. You just play. No, I just like the title. I don't actually like to play the game. Right? So that's what I will say. It might be short, sweet, to the point, but it is what it is. Hashtag role play. What role are you playing in life? And what role are you pretending to play in life? That's for all of us. And I have to look at myself and be like, man, Lex, what is it? Because I'm sitting here coaching. I just had a couple coach meetings today from all the hectic chaos that went on since 5 a.m. this morning. And, I was sitting there like, man, let's talk. And as you start discovering more in yourself and more things that you can discover in yourself or things you're not doing to the fullest when you're actually talking to people and spreading their mind and germinating the seeds. You also pollinate yours. And I looked at it like, man, fear factor has been there way too much, and it's real. When people say, man, I can't do the role play because it feels like I'm stuck. And that feeling, I'm telling you, sometimes I can't push past it. I'm just like, man, like this is heavy. I'll do it tomorrow. Or I'll make this happen this day. But all the while, I'm sitting here irritated and suffering while I'm not doing this 1 or 2 or even 7 little increments to make things change completely in the whole direction. They say sometimes you got to hit rock bottom or hit a wall. And that's true. It doesn't mean rock bottom all the way. Your pockets are empty and you're just turmoil and just sitting there on the street. It just means you have to hit rock bottom in some way. And I've been looking at it like, I've hit rock bottom a lot and I just keep pushing through it because I'm a strong, tough cookie. Stronger than just a normal, I'm a strong woman. No, I mean, very, 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 very strong, tough cookie. From some of the things that have happened to me, just a fraction, some people couldn't even fathom. And they would be like, wow, I don't even understand how I'm still breathing. But I know how, because the Creator gave me life and keeps my life going until He takes me home. But no shade, no craspingness. I just want to say we need to play our roles. And we need to do role play. And that's what it is. It's not just a fake it till you make it or whatever it is. And you can still live that embodiment. Embrace it. You're embracing the feeling. Don't look at it as a faking. Like Jim Carrey said, he went around neighborhoods every night when he was broke, doing his little stand-up things and working here and there. He went into the neighborhoods looking at all these fancy mansions and everything else and seeing bank accounts. A year later, guess what? He was in that residential neighborhood in one of those nice homes, and he had $10 million in his account, like he wrote on that fake check he wrote. Okay, so ultimately it's not, fake it till people get the bad stigma, fake it till you make it. It's different if you're just walking around wanting to look like basically, wanting to wear the title. There you go, right? Walking around like Sugar Bear, whatever it is, Snuggy Bear, whatever. You want to have gold chains on and looking all sexy and little Gambino boy's outfit or your little, Slim Thug kind of look, whatever look you're going for, okay? And then, but yet when it comes down to what's really going on, you got your gold turning green, your diamonds falling out, turning into plastic, and then all of a sudden your account's dwindling and you're suffering, trying to make 30 hours a week and acting like you're living this life. You're hurting yourself. You're role playing, but at the same time, you're role playing to something that you're not even playing the position. You're just trying to claim a title that doesn't even belong to you. So the whole thing is basically if we are going to push it to the limit, push it all the way, hashtag role play our lives into the scenes and the acting that we actually want. Because I know even role playing and writing my books, it actually came to fruition once I felt those emotions and I was indulging myself. Now granted, that came to get 2 years later, but I actually had that whole experience come together. The universe never said what time it will happen. It's just the law of if you want something bad enough to go out and fight for it, like Les Brown said, to work day and night for it, to lose your sleep and your peace for it. If all you dream and scheme is about it and life seems worthless and useless without it, if you gladly fret for it and plan for it and lose all your terror for the opposition for it. All right, if there's one thing that you want with all your might, all your strength, tergacity, strength, pertinacity, whatever he says, if you really want it, with the help of the Creator, you'll surely get it. So I wanted to put that out there. Not too long, not too short, not too salt and sugar. But it is hashtag role play. What role are you going to play within your lives and the lives of others? And are you going to do it to 150%? Or are you going to do a half-ass? Be real about it. Okay? And what playing role will you want? But let's look at that. Let's not, right? Let's not forget what we said in the beginning. Don't try to hold a title to something that you're not playing the position for. And don't have that position to where it's just void and you're just sitting there trying to wear the title. Because at the end of the day, it's fakery and it's uckery. I'm not going to say the F word in front of it. It's mayhem. It's nuts to sit there and live madness. And I tell myself the same thing, Lex, and that's how I told myself today, and I'll tell myself until I get my butt to do it, which I need to do it, and I'm going to do more of. is ludicrous. And the same thing they say, that insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. We have to do a different thing in order to expect a better result, but we have to do a better thing to expect a better result. It can't just be the same meticulous thing done differently, right? If we want the sink painted green and we're painting it red, then the next week yellow, it's not going to change. It's not going to go back to a certain kind of green. They might blend in later on, but right now we're not getting what we're calling out for. So hashtag role play. What role are you playing, and are you doing it to the fullest? And hashtag, I'm going to put this out there, even though it's not a part of the title, don't sit there and neglect a position, but yet you want to hold the title, okay? Remember that. Just be amazingly you. Be the change. Feel the passion and embrace the power of the Spirit. We love you. You're amazing. Thank you for your support. We truly value and appreciate your time. No matter how long you listen to this or how much it might change, we're hoping that it does something inside of you. You can food for thought for the family. Get a hold of us at Real Double Dose Channel at yandex.com, and as well as realdoubledosechannel.blogspot.com. And for the first 50 to 100, I think Anthony's going to have out there, that come to the website of realdoubledosechannel.com and check out some stuff. We're going to be sending some cool little, whatever, our apparel, our bags, some free giveaways, and so much more. So we just want to bless those and bless ourselves with the blessings of having you all around. We love you. You're amazing. Hashtag role play. Do what you do to the fullest. We will talk to you very, very soon.